Okay, in this video we'll be talking about the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. We will also be talking about the structure and layers of the Earth, the plate boundary, and the movement of the plates. All that and more coming up next. Enjoy the video.
A tsunami is a seismic wave that is caused by disturbances in the ocean. These disturbances can be anything from volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, meteors, and underwater explosions.
The Indian Ocean tsunami, otherwise known as the Boxing Day tsunami, that occurred on the 26th of December 2004, 7:59 AM local time or 58:53 UTC. It was one of the biggest catastrophes in the world.
The tsunami caused by a massive earthquake with a magnitude of 9.1 on the Richter scale. The earthquake was thought to have the energy of 23,000 Hiroshima-type atomic bombs.
The earthquake was caused due to the Indian and Burmese convergent plates. The Indian plate was subducted underneath the Burmese plate. When the Indian plate subducted underneath the Burmese plate, it caused a vibration underwater. This vibration was an earthquake, but due to it being so strong, it caused the waves on top of the ocean to rush with massive speed into the shores of different countries. The waves were allegedly 50 meters tall.
The epicenter of the earthquake was located somewhere around 250 kilometers southeast of Banda Aceh. The focus of the earthquake was located under the epicenter. The epicenter of the earthquake is the place which is directly located above the focus. The focus is the point where the rock starts to fracture in the plates and causes the vibration that is an earthquake.
The rupture caused by the earthquake was more than 965 kilometers long, displacing the seafloor by 9.1 meters horizontally and many meters vertically. As a result, trillions of tons of rocks moved, causing the largest magnitude earthquake in 40 whole years.
The reason why these plates move is due to convection currents. Convection currents are caused due to heat rising, becoming cooler and falling back down. This moves the tectonic plates by heat rising from the core up to the plates, and because of the pressure it becomes a liquid.
The Earth is made up of many layers. These layers are the crust, the inner core, outer mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. The crust is the top layer of the Earth and is generally 30 to 50 kilometers deep. It sits on top of the mantle and can reach up to 1000 degrees Celsius. The mantle is divided into two layers, the inner mantle and the outer mantle. The mantle is approximately 2,900 kilometers. It sits on top of the outer core and can be between 1000 degrees Celsius and 3700 degrees Celsius. The outer core is below the mantle and can range between 2,550 kilometers to 4,750 kilometers deep. It sits on top of the inner core and can be between 4,000 and 5,000 degrees Celsius. The inner core is below the outer core and can range between 5,150 kilometers to 6,276 kilometers deep. It is in the center of the Earth and can be between 5,000 degrees Celsius and 6,000 degrees Celsius.
Some of the places affected by the tsunami were Bangladesh, Thailand, Malaysia, India, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Somalia, Madagascar, and South Africa. It resulted in 227,898 deaths and $22.1 billion in damages.
Being a Malaysian myself, my country was located right next to the epicenter of the earthquake and was affected equally as the others. In the parts that were affected, like Penang, the Japanese tourists who were on vacation on the beaches would realize that the tide would decrease and think that something weird was going on, and as the waves rushed back to shore, they would scream "White Dragon," as from a distance the wave would look as a long line, somewhat representing a white dragon. The earthquake was so strong that my parents said they could feel it from their house.
Although the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami was bad, there is a small chance that an earthquake that strong will happen soon. There are earthquakes every day, but they are too small to feel. If an earthquake that strong happens, it will probably not happen in a long time.
Here are 10 interesting facts about earthquakes. Fact number 1. An earthquake with a magnitude of 8.8 hit Chile on the 27th of February 2010. This earthquake was so strong that it shortened the day on Earth and changed the rotation of the planet slightly. Number 2. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake generated enough power that it could power US houses for 3 days. Number 3. Earthquakes kill approximately 8,000 people in a year, and in the past 4,000 years, they have killed 13 million people. which is more than the common cold.
Number 4. The Japanese believe in a big black catfish called Namazu who is responsible for earthquakes. There is a place in California called Parkfield where the San Andreas Fault and the North American plate meet over a bridge. Number 6. Many cultures have different reasons why earthquakes are caused. The ancient Greeks believed that Poseidon, the god of the sea, when he was angered, would stab his trident into the bottom of the ocean, causing the seafloor to vibrate, which caused the earthquakes.
Number 7. The tallest tsunami that was caused by an earthquake happened in Lituya Bay in Alaska in 1958 and was caused by an earthquake with a magnitude of 7.9. The waves of the tsunami reached 525 meters. Number 8. About 2,000 years ago, there was a Chinese astronomer named Zheng Heng who invented the first seismometer that could detect earthquakes from approximately 600 kilometers away.
Okay, number 9. 80% of the world's earthquakes take place in the Ring of Fire, which is shaped like a horseshoe and is where many tectonic plates meet. Number 10. In Hindu mythology, the earth is held by 8 elephants who balance on a turtle's back. This turtle stands on a snake's coil, and if these animals shift, an earthquake is caused. Okay, thank you for watching. The people in the video you saw here were Harry, Aditya, and Valentino. The video was edited by me, Howard. If you want to see more, we're not making any more. It's
Hello, it is me, Howard. If you want the sources to these videos, they're all in the description. Be sure to like, subscribe, and eat bananas.